Hi, this is David Duty with Common Sense Commodities, and in this video I wanted to show you my calendar on a watch list. These are markets or trades that I'm looking at. It doesn't necessarily mean that I have put them out as a trade alert, but as a subscriber you will get the watch list and the webinar and trade alerts calendar also. I'll just show you how it works. If you've watched the other videos, you know that on different dates and times, I put out trade alerts, I put out economic reports, I put out seasonal trades, USDA reports on those calendars. I have a whole series of different calendars. But as an example, here on Wednesday the 2nd, I put out a watch on gold for April. It happened to be a seasonals trade, which came off the seasonals calendar, which is another calendar. From March the 2nd to March the 18th, it was supposed to be bearish. It was rated at 3.2 with high probabilities. All right. You can click on it. It'll take you into my trading journal. As you can see in the trading journal, I had it drawn out. All right. I'm going to close the trading journal. Well, I'll scroll back up for a second on the trading journal just to show you that as well. But you can see down here the probabilities in what that trade has done in the past. It was a more recent chart. Let me go back to the calendar. All right, you can see that different trade watches or market watches are on the calendar here. Some follow the seasonals, some don't. All right. As an example, here's a T-bill that came in on the 17th. That was not a seasonal trade. I put information on that market in here, and I also turned that into a trade alert, and you can see that I explained a little bit about it. I also included a video so you can watch the video. I'm looking for this market to come back up. It's the U.S. Treasury bond, 30-year bond June contract. As you can see, the market's been coming back up, and it dropped again. And I'm going to go back to the calendar. All right, so that's how the watch list works. Now you'll also see the bell here. That's for trade reminders, and I can set up reminders for that 10 minutes before. As an example, the only reason I said 10 minutes before is because I just put that up. That was not a seasonals trade or an economics report that happened at a certain time. In other words, it was a trade that I was looking at. I actually placed that in the webinar and trade alerts portion, and I'll show you that calendar here in a minute. So I set a reminder to send that out by email and by text message 10 minutes before. So it means as soon as I placed it, it went out. And I could say 10 minutes after, or whatever amount that I wanted to. I can say send a copy to whoever I want to send a copy to by clicking on this button, and it will send a copy to that select group. So if you subscribe to the calendars and you're a subscriber to the watch list, you would also have the webinar and trade alerts, and you would get that reminder in an email. Let me show you what one of those actually looks like. Hold on, I'm going to go to my website and I'll show you what one looks like. Here's an actual email reminder that went out. Happened to be on an economics report, as you can see here. Economics report reminder that came off the economics calendar on March the 16th from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. I had a FOMAC report, federal funds rate, huge, big caution, etc. Major market movement report. I put some notes and everything else in it. As you can see, it says reminder. You can I send out at least 2 reminders. You can tell that this is reminder number 1 because reminder number 2 has reminder number 2 on it. Uh, so those reminders will go out to you via email. They'll be in your inbox, and they'll also be sent as a text message, so they go directly to your cell phone. So you should never, ever miss a trade. So this shows you, a few of the things that I've put on the watch list. Now, when you subscribe to one of the packages that includes the watch list, it will also include the webinars and the trade alerts. I do daily webinars, and here those are. You can click on watch a link. It'll take you to the link to watch that webinar recording in case you missed the webinar that day. The webinars are from 9 till about 10 or 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time, Monday through Friday, on the days that the markets are open. And like I said, I record those. They're immediately available in case you missed the recording. These are actual trade alerts that I put out either during the webinar or that day. As an example, here was at 5 p.m. a trade alert to buy April copper. Let's see if I had notes in it. There were my notes. Here was a link to the chart. This is in my trading journal. You can click on that and it'll enlarge the chart. All right. Actually, back here is when I bought that, as you can see here. That trade alert went out on the 16th, buying April copper, buy market on open, etc. Then the next day, I was filled on that. I had another chart in on the 16th. I took profits of 1,272.50 on that when it hit a target that I had. So anyway, those are some of the different trade alerts. You can see that there was May wheat here. There was a trade alert for corn, cotton. You can see trade updates. Here's a trade update on the Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar here. There was the chart on the Australian dollar. Shows you a little bit about what I was doing on the Aussie dollar. Shows you when I got into that, why. The stop was hit. I made $3,100 on that position. And then you can see trade update, Aussie dollar, trade update filled, Aussie dollar again, trade update. So I update as we go along. Trade filled on that one, trade update, Aussie dollar, stop hit, here it is. You can see that trade started back here on the 2nd. I got out of that on the 22nd. Trade update, as you can see here. Go to the notes. Stop was hit, made 3,100. You can go back to the calendar or to the trading journal, which I just showed you, and it'll show you that I got out of that. The stop was hit. You can see the stop was placed down here, or the limit order, I should say, was hit. And got into that. I should say limit was hit. But anyway, that's the webinar portion and the trade alerts portion. Now, as a subscriber, there are multiple different calendars that you can subscribe to. There's an economics report, a USDA reports calendar, and a seasonals calendar. You can have access to all three of those calendars, and it's $10 a month. I mean, right now we're putting all three of those together in a package. Now, this is my calendar that you're looking at. Your calendar, when you subscribe, will look exactly like my calendar, except it's a view only. Now, you can also go from a month view here and go to a side-by-side view, and you can see every calendar that you've subscribed to. Here's an example, webinars and trade alerts. The next one over is economic reports. The next one over is seasonal trades. The next one over is USDA reports. The next one over is watch list. There's also a special events calendar that I'm going to be putting up that will show you special events throughout the month. So here as an example, on March the 31st, different things coming out on March the 31st. You can go back a week. You can see here webinars, trade alerts, economic reports, seasonal calendars, USDA calendars, watch list. And you could just look back on the 14th. You can see webinars and trade alerts. I did a cotton call. There's the link to watch the webinar recording. The Aussie dollar was under economic reports. Under seasonal trades, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 seasonal trades that day. USDA reports, there were no USDA reports on that day. Watch list, I included 2 things, beans and a 30-year bond. You can just scroll through it and see day by day on all the calendars that you're subscribed to, which I think is just a great feature. So no matter which calendars that you're subscribed to, as an example, if you subscribe just to the first package, that you'll get the economics report, the seasonal reports, USDA reports, and you can see all of those side by side. To get the watch list and the webinars, etc., you need to subscribe to one of the other packages. But anyway, if you have any questions on any of the calendars, give me a call. My phone number is at my website, commonsensecommodities.com. My phone number is there. Email address is there. Contact information is there. If you call, leave a message. If it goes to voicemail, because it may go to voicemail because I'm not in the office, I'm doing a webinar, etc. So when you call, leave a message. I do not return phone calls to people that are not polite enough to leave a message for me. So do leave a message. If you send an email, it's david@davidduty.com. I reply to my own emails, and like I said, I answer my own phone calls. So if you have any questions, give me a call. I love talking to my students. I've been doing this now for 20 years, and all of these calendars that you're looking at in here, you can subscribe to at the website commonsensecommodities.com. Anyway, take care. Have a great day. If you have any questions, like I said, feel free to give me a call, drop me an email. If you're watching this on YouTube, you find this helpful, click the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel. This is just one of many videos that I will have on the YouTube channel. I'll be adding a lot more videos. We're just starting that channel. I'll have videos not just on calendars, but on chart patterns, technical indicators, special webinars that we do, etc. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Take care. Have a great day.